Hey guys, how's it going? OJAZUZ Games here, and I'm playing a Spectre game. I'm new to Spectre, so this is kind of, weird for me. Let me just change this to my perspective here. Player perspective, sweet. So, this is all new to me, playing as Spectre. I usually play a support role, and as you all know, Spectre is a late game kind of carry. Brilliant hero. Really liking Spectre a lot. Actually, after this I bought like tons and tons of sets, and I played a lot of games with Spectre, and I'm really big into to playing it, and yeah, so hopefully more videos to come with Spectre. So this is a really good game. It shows how Spectre is really easy ganked early game, and really unstoppable late game. I go for kind of standard build here. I go for my quelling blade. Yeah, I go for 3 iron branches. Tango and a salve, so that's all for regen. I was going to go offline, I'd called it, and it was just kind of ignored, and I was like, alright then. So Clinks went up and said a Warlock, and I was like, alright, I guess I'm gonna go safe lane. So yeah, this was a really frustrating beginning for me because I had Lich as my support, but Lich, I don't know, early to mid game just played weird. Didn't give me support at all. Kind of left me to my own devices, and I can't really have that as Spectre. Spectre needs a lot of backup in the early game, especially I was up against Void and Undying, and I'm at a disadvantage against Dying here. So it was really off-putting. I had a really poor early game, at a very low CS, and there was not much I could really do. The Lich kept kind of armoring himself up, and once every so often he would do the slow on someone, but bar that he'd just keep applying armor to himself and then walking off and then coming back to me and not really doing very much. It was late game when he really got his act together, started using his ult in great situations, which allowed us to win team fights and pull the game back over. I have another Spectre game I could have shown you, but language got very powerful during the chat, and I don't know if that's going to come up. And just the entire team, nobody was listening to anyone, and it was just insane. Yeah, we ended up winning. It was something like 78 kills to them to only like 40 to us, and I had something like 26 of those kills, and something like 34 assists. So it was I don't know, not 34 assists. The rest were everything was like everything else was assists. But it was crazy game, and
missing middle.
yeah, no, it got really intense. The game lasted something like nearly 2 hours, so I thought the video would be way too long. So I'm trying to get some farm here, and Lich is kind of just waiting behind me, not doing very much, stealing the mana even though he already had full mana, and not applying a lot of pressure. I'm asking him to apply pressure. I'm pinging, I'm typing in the chat saying, you know, come on, push up here, start applying pressure to this guy. I'm saying on the mic, but apparently my teammates couldn't hear me on my mic. A little bit weird, I don't know. So I'm looking to build my magic wand early game, then I'm going to go for my face boots, and then what I do is, I believe I rush a radiance, but I'm not sure. I can't remember.
Dyer's top tower isn't well at the moment.
But as you can see, I mean, pressure is so easily applied to me as Spectre. I mean, I've got very low HP. I've got a decent amount of armor,
is not on
but
top of
I'm
things.
squishy enough, and it's that low HP that really does it. They can easily push me back as 2. It's no problem to them, and they do get some really good ganks off. I play some really silly mistakes in the start, and it's about the 25-minute mark when I just say, okay, I'm not going to start going for any of those anymore. I'm done with getting killed, and the whole game changes from there. So Spectre's ult allows him to completely dominate, and once you get that up to once you get past level 16, I think you really see Spectre come into his own and just kind of own the game. So I've only got 8 CS, which is really bad, and the Undying is actually doing better than the Void, which is, you know, not supposed to be happening there. Miscommunications, I think, amongst the team, but 8 CS is pretty pathetic for this point in the game. I should have about 20, but I'm not getting there. Not getting any CS because one, Lich keeps stealing it. Well, he stole that one. Let's just it keeps pushing whenever he's near, which I don't want. I want him to kind of come back into the tower, so I'm not hit like that. He isn't taking any damage yet. He's coming back with me, and he's going to start pushing, taking last hits. He's not getting the freeze off on them, trying to push them back. I mean, it's there. Okay. Everything I'm saying is starting to sound like a contradiction, but at the time it's because it feels like he's applying very little pressure, and he's really not helping me out at all here. 9 CS after a minute. You know, after I only had 8 a minute ago, now I have 9, so I mean, not a lot of difference. I'm gonna get killed here, I'm pretty sure. No, okay, he doesn't die for me, so that's good.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I have to pop a salve, which is, I don't know, I was pretty pissed. He just wasn't doing what I wanted him to do. I don't know. I wanted him to stand beside me, hit them, force them back, make them feel uncomfortable. And instead he was hitting the creep wave, which, I don't know, he wasn't even denying creeps. It infuriated me. I mean, I played a lot of support, so, and I played a Lich a good bit before, in the past, and it would have been completely different as me. I hate picking carries just because I'm afraid there's going to be a bad support on the team. I'm really conscious of that because I know a good support can make a massive difference. And I just thought for sure that we were going to lose this because this Lich wasn't helping me at all, but that wasn't the case in the late game, so yeah. So I'm now trying a third with 12 CS and 2 denies. It's so poor. I try to get that deny. I don't know how I didn't, but hey, what can you do? So I'm still somehow ahead of the Void. The Undying just keeps taking all his CS. I'm just going to try to apply some pressure myself here. It's going to do very little damage. But hey, I'm hoping, yeah, he does a little bit late. He could have done a bit earlier there. Push them back. Probably stole more CS. So, took one there. I mean, looking back at it now, I mean, yeah. I felt like I was doing really bad, but I'm still doing better than the Void. Lost another one there. Got a deny. Undying's able to punish me there.
Missing middle.
Armored himself up. For what reason? I have no idea. I really don't know why he did that. Could have armored me up. He wasn't going to go anywhere. He's ranged. He can stand back and hit them. They're not going to come near him. They're both melee. But hey, I wasn't playing the support. What do I know? So there's several times that I just stop him typing to him. Look, would you please hit them? You know, auto attack them. Something. Just make them feel uncomfortable. Push them back a little bit. It's He's going to make a big difference, but he's sitting down there, and I have no idea what he's doing. And I'm typing to him here saying, you know, play. Basically, I don't know what he's doing. He's just kind of sitting there. Meanwhile, some kills are going on all over the place. It's 4-3 in our favor. I think I get ganked here. Yeah. And the Lich doesn't go for the slow to push him back. I suppose he didn't have to, but it would have been nice. Just, yeah, I'm typing again. Giving out. Saying, what the hell are you doing? Play. Stuff like that. Warlock comes down, because I was asking for a rotation. And, Lich kind of stays. I believe I get ganked here. Just taken out. Getting some last hits. Finally. So, the skill level I was going for here was 3-1, 3-1, 2, 6, and I think I went 3-1, 2-2, 6, and so on. So, our second skill level, which gives you pure damage on alone heroes, isn't as important in the beginning, unless you're going for big ganks, team gank at the start. I didn't find it to be too important. I started to level up more towards the end. And yeah, there was no way we were going to get that foot. All you had to do is jump out. But yeah, it was way more important towards the end. What you had to do was level up your third skill, which would give back 22% of the damage you take, and then your first ability, which will allow you to travel over any environment, as well as that giving 200 damage to whoever it makes contact with. So that's handy. And then my ult obviously creates illusions all around the map, attacking heroes that give 40% damage, taking like 250% damage. I'll have to have a look. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay. Take 100% damage, so that's not too bad. That's pretty good. So, those illusions get fairly bulky, and once you have a Mantis set as well, in a later game, I mean, those illusions, they're pretty bulky, and they'll take a lot of damage,
This should make my life easier.
which makes it harder for the opposing team to know who's the real Spectre. Great for pushing towers, really, really good, and just pinning down somebody. When you first start attacking them, you pop out your illusions, and you just deal serious damage. As well as getting a Radiance. A Radiance is a must-have with a Spectre. The burn damage is great, just as well as just being able to walk along them and just taking damage as you chase them down. Because with your first ability, it gives you the speed increase here. So there's our dying across here. It's ridiculous. I didn't see him. I should have expected it. Really, that was stupid. I get baited in a few more times. Should have a look at this and see what's showing. It's just me dying. I lost 179 gold. And okay, just a little mistake. 312 damage dealt. I took 263 and died. So they got 676 XP for that, which is crazy. It's a lot. So I'm gonna TB back bot. Getting fairly annoyed. Just at how under farmed I am.
Middle tower is under fire.
Every game I've had with Spectre, I've had a really poor start. That's been my experience, and then I somehow just make it. Once I get my Radiance and my Mantis style, it's a massive comeback always. And then Heart. So after my phase boots and after my wand, I go for Radiance normally, and I go Mantis style, then Heart, and then I kind of experimenting at the moment. A few games I've gone for the Fusel Blade. Others I've gone for a just a butterfly. I went butterfly first. I normally get the butterfly, but I'll go butterfly, and then I'll get. I'm looking at getting a Shadow Blade and just being able to walk right up behind them, and possibly a Desolator. So then you go up, you hit them, then it's -6 armor. Abyssal Blade was another one I get. Abyssal Blade is fantastic. That's done. You get the 2-second stun. You can deal so much damage with that. You pop your ult, you pop your illusions, and you just mash them, which it's great. So that's something I've gone with. But I really want to do Shadow Blade. Shadow Blade seems like a really cool item to go with Spectre. People may disagree. I don't know, but I do it more so for the kind of shock factor, the gank. You know, you can easily run the map later game and just take guys out. And that burst damage you get with the Shadow Blade, and not so much the attack speed. Once you have your butterfly, you have a Mantis style, and you've got your Radiant. You're going to deal some serious damage anyway. Attack speed's gonna be huge. So I'm gonna actually send my Spectre things out here. I don't get a kill, but I get assists. So you're going to do massive damage anyway. But what's my train of thought? Yeah, the Shadow Blade. Just like aim ganks. It's I think it's a must have. So maybe next time I post a Spectre game, I'll have Shadow Blade, and we'll see how that goes. I think it'll be interesting. So you all see Ursus, like Ursa in this game, walks around with a Shadow Blade, and it does them very well. I think Spectre would be really good at that. Yeah, I'm going to play Spectre with a Shadow Blade. Abyssal Blade as well. Abyssal Blade is really, really good with them. Also the, I don't know if I can get it here, but, crap. The, Blade Mail. Blade Mail's a great item. It's really good. So I'm respawning. I'm just looking for somewhere to go. Like shit, but I guess I have to go bad. So this is really slow. It took ages. So I really wanted to go for him, really badly. The void is right there. I know he just popped his ult, so we can't do it, but he can slow me and that'll still damage. And then Dazzle came down. So they're trilating. They really wanted this tower. Really wanted it. I'm still solo lane here. I can't get any farm. I can't walk up there. I'm gonna die. And my team, I'm telling them this constantly. I think, yeah, Warlock comes down here, but I mean, Warlock himself isn't gonna make much of a difference. As much as I love the guy, that's not gonna make the game changer. I see PA is fighting Ursa here, so I don't know what happens. I can't remember if someone who dies. Okay, PA dies. So that's crap for us. It's really, really bad. Things aren't looking good early game. We needed the team down here. That's one of the things you get with public matchmaking. You know, when you don't know the people you're playing with, people want to do their own things, and in Dota you can't really have that. It's a team game.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
But I mean, everyone to themselves, you know. So I'm 35 to 9. I got the most denies, and I'm trailing just behind the Nature's Prophet. Nature's Prophet gets about 300 CS, I think, in the total, and the end is 390 or something like
Dire's
that.
middle tower is under fire.
I start to catch up later on.
Dire's middle tower
We've
is
got 10
lost.
more minutes. My A game wins, guys.
Radiant's top tower is getting walloped.
I somehow missed that. That's two of them. So
Radiant's top
I got
tower is under
killed here, I
attack.
think. Yeah. That minus armor really screwed me over. I was gonna die anyway. I should have walked back. You know, Warlock walks into the tree lines here, walks around the other end, I think. He's just gonna burn in time until they, yeah.
Radiant's top tower needs bandages.
There's not a whole lot he can do. This is all he can do. Kind of hoping this guy, I think the Void does die. Void does die, doesn't he? Yeah, sweet. Let's have a look at this. So, okay. You got no XP. Show it again? No?
Illusion.
Fair enough. Voided all the XP. 880. That's a lot. That's a lot of experience. So I come bot once again. Because there's nowhere else I can really go. Ursa's actually farming in our... Oh no, it's Nature's Prophet farming in our jungle. How dare you? So there's nowhere else I can really go. I'm not going to go take other people's farm in their own lanes.
Radiant's middle
I
tower
asked them
may
enough
need a
times
hand.
to come down and help them out. They didn't really want to.
Dire's top tower is
Refused
under
to
attack.
help. I'm gonna go on this guy, but I don't think I get it. I think we get chased down here. Yeah, the PA's coming down here. I just get a regular phase boot out. We're all going for him. I go for a futile attempt to kill a Dazzle, but it was a really poor attempt. So I'm gonna start running away. Phase boots. Get out of there. Use my magic wand. I think I die. Use my magic wand, Adam. Use it. Nope. I was pretty confident that I'd live. Yeah, I come back in here. I think I die. Magic wand, magic wand, magic wand. Please tell me. Please tell me. I didn't get the kill. I got an assist for it, but I really should have used the magic wand and gone back in, and I would have gotten a kill. So let me see, how much damage did I deal? I dealt the second most damage there, 1,033, compared to their. Well, so we nearly did double their damage. I gained a decent amount of experience.
Has fallen to the
Very
dire.
little, but, hey, who cares? So yeah, the great thing about Spectre ult is you throw it out there, and whether they're clumped together or they're kind of solo, they're getting chased down, and then you can just kind of pick one, and then you teleport to it, and then you finish them off, and yeah, I mean, if you're dealing, like, say, 300 damage, your illusions are going to be doing about, what, 135, something like that. So that's still a lot of damage to be dealing out. I mean, they're illusions. That's pretty great. So yeah, and then you can TP. Well, you don't TP. You use your this thing here, reality, and you pick which one, and then you go out there, and then you Facebook. You just hunt them down. And there's not much they can really do. They can try and turn around and fight you, but they've already lost a lot of HP.
Top tower is under
And
attack.
here's where I'm baited again. I go right in, I'm like, oh yeah, I got this. And then the void just comes in and
Radiant's
wrecks me.
top tower was crushed to smithereens.
I steal the kill, yeah, the void
Radiant's
comes in.
bottom tower
And he
has
just takes me right out.
yes.
Oh wait,
Radiant's bottom
actually I
tower
remember
has a
this.
nasty
I was waiting
situation.
for the Ursa. Because he's low and I get that pure damage.
Dyer's
And I
middle
escape.
tower is under attack.
We take him out, and then I run
Radiant's
away.
bottom
Get
tower
out of
is
here!
under attack.
The ult's back up, but I'm not going to use it. No point. Just deal a bit of damage.
Radiant
I'm
denied
too low
their
on health to
bottom tower.
use reality and jump back in.
Radiant's top tower
And,
needs
to fight,
bandages.
so
One of the
use
heroes
these.
experienced some technical
Just gonna use them
difficulties.
to kind of mess with them.
Dyer's
You
middle
do.
tower is in the wrong end of business. Radiant's
escaped,
top
though.
tower is getting whopped.
I get right out of there. So the Ursa's like, oh crap, what do I do? So
Dyer's middle tower
this is a really
under
weird
fire.
kind of stalemate moment here, where I don't know why the players keep kind of popping in and out of the game. Poor connection. So we all kind of sit in the bot lane here for a while, and it's real stalemate. Nothing really happens. We're all just kind of like, so who wants to make the first move, sort of thing. And I don't remember the outcome, but I don't think it's good for anybody. To my knowledge, I don't think it was great. I want to probably see. I have this habit of popping my ult whenever I can, but I really shouldn't here, even though I knew, because I thought something was going to happen. Pop the ult, and it was a waste. My illusions aren't going to deal enough damage at the moment. I'm not on full health. The team isn't actually fighting, so I think we take down the Ursa. The Ursa can just hangs around. Inches can make the difference on your side. Honestly. There are some games where you know, I'm walking into the secret shop, literally as a guy's walking out, and the darkness just covers him. As he's walking out, you know, it's nighttime or whatever, and it's, if you'd waited just even a millisecond more, I would have seen him leaving the shop, and he would have seen me walking in. But
Radiant's
yeah,
middle tower is
amazing
not
timing.
safe.
And as I leave, then some guy just kind of walks in after me, strolling after. So yeah, funny. So I'm just gonna throw this down and deal some damage to everyone there. I think it's 200 damage at this, so
under attack.
it's a nice little bit of damage, and I can roam through all sorts of stuff while I walk over that.
Radiant's middle
It's really
tower
handy for
may
escape,
need a hand.
as you've already seen.
Dyer's top tower isn't well at the
They're going
moment.
to push up on the tower and get the catapult here. Ursa's going to come in after me,
Radiant's middle
by
tower
the
is
dying
under
crap.
attack.
I'm going to throw this back in, kill the Ursa, bam! Blue Void is going to kill me, and they cry silently. But it's okay, because they're going to kill the Void, so it's all good.
Going on here. Double kill.
It favored us. I died for the team. So this is what? This is my 4th death. So 4 more deaths and I'm unstoppable. That's what happens. So I got a good bit of gold here, and I'm saving up for the Radiance. I want to get the sacred thingy. I can't remember the name. I'm really terrible for names. I just know what to get. But I'm saving up for the main part of the Radiance, or yeah, that thing. So it'll give me 65 damage, which is pretty great. And then with the recipe, it's going to do the burn damage of 50 per second. So yeah, really good. And that's why I'm thinking with Shadowblade 2, you walk up along them for a while, they're taking burn damage. Obviously they're going to start getting dust and stuff later on through the game, but that burn damage for a while is going to be great. So I kind of wait here for the Nature's Prophet to push. I'm playing like crazy for this Lich to come out. Lich does. We go for the Nature's Prophet. Start hitting him. I use the ult, and he TP's right in front of us, and Lich gets the kill. But I don't know what he was thinking. I have no idea. That was crazy. He just kind of, I guess he freaked out maybe. So 615 for each of us. That's really good. And
Radiant's middle tower is not safe.
so
Radiant's middle
they're pushing
tower
towers
had
like
an
mad.
unhappy ending.
We all want to go down mid here, take him out. So I'm gonna throw this down here, pull away, chase me, go through the trees. That's all good. Ursa slowed. Everyone on my team's kind of weary. I'm gonna go for this Ursa here. I'm gonna go for anyway. He's alone, so he's gonna take extra damage. Chronosphere, I get taken out.
Radiant's middle tower may need a hand.
He gets taken out. PA was not having a good time. Meanwhile, Clink's got a kill on the Undying. Fantastic for him, but I mean, if we had him there during the team fight, could have done a lot better. Could have done a lot better. The Clink's kind of did his own thing the entire game. He never helped out in team fights. He didn't really want to push. And excuse me while I get some water, but he just kind of played for himself the entire time. And what can you do? I mean, you can tell a guy to do whatever he wants as much as he wants, but at the end of the day, they're going to like to play. They're not going to listen to you if they don't want to. So, sorry, it's late. Dry throat. So, I'm back in. I got 3 grand. I need 800 more. Well, I need like 720 more. 715 now. So, I'm gonna come down here, kill some creeps. Hopefully, get a kill. I think I get a kill here, and that's gonna pop me up to just enough gold to get my thing. I think I sell my stout shield, my Quelling blade to finish it off and get it. So I'm gonna go in on this. Yeah, I'm gonna take this Ashen's kill up here. Oh yeah, get the dazzle. The Ursa's coming in after us, but then he's like, oh crap, it's an entire team, what do we do? Everyone's going in on him, and PA gets the kill. I get some gold as well, so I'm gonna go up here and be like, oh yeah, give me some stuff. So the PA did the most damage. Me coming in just third with 538. Just that spectral dagger, and then a few hits auto attacking. PA is going to get that double damage because, let's face it, he does a lot more damage. This is called a sacred relic. That's the word I was looking for, a sacred relic. So, last hitting is going to be so much easier now. That bonus 84. So, yeah, we're going to try and look to push this tower here. But the Chronosphere is a massive pain in the butt. And we're all kind of just worried. I'm telling everyone, please don't group up because we do not want to get Chronosphere right under the tower and just wait for the whole team to come out and demolish us. So, here comes Clinks, walking straight by, starts going for the tower, and decides halfway through now. Goes with the solo kill, even though Dazzle was back at base. He doesn't actually get the kill, he almost dies himself, in fact. I'm just going to do that just to push him back. I'm losing a massive amount of armor, and this is something I didn't really keep an eye on. I didn't realize Dazzle kept doing this to me throughout the game. And it's something I really should have watched out for because I was in real danger there, like massive danger, crazy. So I'm going to throw that Spectral Dagger right through everyone, slow him down. Lich makes a beautiful play, throws in the ult. Sadly he's going to start going through creeps, but PA is going to finish off, and he's going to start, I think I get the last kind of hit on the Ursa. No, Lich does. Still everyone's kills. I'm gonna go for the Dazzle then. Great. We all get stuck in the Chronosphere. He's going for the Lich. Wherever he's at now. And then I die.
2 innocent lives taken.
What's that? 5th death. 6th death. Okay, 2 more deaths. 2 more deaths. Must be 35 like that. I stopped. That was 25. So I guess that Nature Prophet took damage from my ult, but I'm not sure. Fight recap, let's have a look. So, yeah, I did 3,346 damage, which is an insane amount considering look at the rest of my team. The PA only did 1,345, although he was stuck in the chronosphere, I think. Lich did look a bit with his ult, but still, you know, not near enough the same as me. And then the Lich Prophet and the Void doing a good bit of damage. They got a lot of gold from that and a lot of XP, especially the Void. Void's getting farmed up here like crazy. Just because of the new patch, and like when the team's ahead or one's behind, the team that's behind gets a lot of XP and a lot of gold for killing someone that's a few levels ahead. So I'm getting rid of stuff here because I want to finish off my Radiance. So I'm waiting for the gold. I get it here. I'm like, oh,
Radiant's
yes,
bottom
sweet.
tower has uninvited guests.
I can actually do something now. I can farm and I can play properly. So after this, gold is not an issue anymore. I just find everything so much easier. Got a lot more power, and creep waves are just gonna fold at my whim. So getting gold for days, buddy. So as you can see, I've got some really poor CS, 59 and 9 at the 30-minute mark. It's pathetic, it's sad, I want to cry. I'm like, yeah, let's go for these ancients, why not? Hell yeah. They don't take damage because they're ancients. From the radiance, they don't take the damage, so. I haven't actually got a Vanguard on Spectre at any time during it when I've played him. I haven't thought it was worth it. Actually, that's a lie. I got Vanguard once, but only get the Crimson Guard. And I found that was really good. But the Blade Mail is way better. The health regen is great, but once you get a heart, you know, you don't need health regen with other items. It's just pointless. So the Blade Mail definitely better because you can go in, pop your ult, you pop your illusions from your God, I'm just terrible for names. I keep forgetting stuff. I can't go into the shop either. Never mind. So you pop your illusions, you go in, you Blade Mail, everyone starts hitting you or looking for which one. Well, they're gonna know which one after you pop your Blade Mail. But I got a kill here on the Dazzle, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna kill the Dazzle. Oh no, he keeps himself alive just long enough for me to get killed.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright, get that kill. Run around. He's gonna jump in, he's gonna finish him off really easy.
Unstoppable.
He's gonna kill.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the last of it. That is it. No, it's not it. One more time.
Radiant's
That's
bottom
number 8.
tower has fallen.
Yeah, this is funny. Warlock turns around here, walks backwards, kind of confuses the Ursa, and then he walks straight back into him. And then he walks into him again, and then he's like, oh shit, better run away. But it's why. I don't know what he was thinking. He walks out, he confuses the Ursa. He could have got away if he kept running. Turns back,
Radiant's bottom tower is under
then walks
attack.
forward, then turns back, and then dies. I don't know. Crazy stuff. 971 damage dealt.
Radiant's bottom tower
Ursa.
has uninvited guests.
Hungry Ursa. So Ursa's shadow blading around the place like a maniac. And he should. He's got the gold, why not? He can do whatever the hell he likes. He's Ursa. PA really doesn't want to fight him. He's only got a he's got his Battle Fury and a salve, so
Radiant's top tower is
interesting
under attack.
choice. I mean, to have only what's that, 4,500 at this point in the game? It's crazy. Did they spend everything on regen? I
Radiant's
don't know.
top tower needs
Radiance is
bandages.
5,150. Plus Fade's boots is something like 1,400.
Regeneration.
It doesn't actually say, and the magic one is 500. So, and he's got 106 last hits. So I don't know what he's been spending his gold on, but maybe just dying too often. How many times has he died? 6 times. I don't know. Unless he was further ahead and then just he died and he had a lot of gold and lost a lot. So no idea.
Radiant's middle
So-
tower is under attack.
I'm going to go for. Oh, God. That's itemization. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It'll come to me. I'll see it. I'll be like, oh yeah. So. Chronosphere. Yeah. Yes. This is fantastic.
Monsters, all of you.
After this. Or I say. here.
Quite a spree.
At this point, I'm like,
Radiant's
yeah,
middle
GG.
tower is under attack.
We're gonna lose.
Gallant Radiant
We're gonna lose horribly,
fortified their
but
structures. Radiant's middle tower is not
for the
safe.
faith. Clint's gotta
Radiant's
kill
middle
him.
tower was
He's not dying.
smashed
Just
into
hunted him
pieces.
down all game.
Radiant's middle tower
game,
may
every
need a
game.
hand.
So Nature's Prophet's pushing through here. Earth's gonna start going crazy at the tower. We're going back in and the Rack's
tower
gone.
is under
And then we all
attack.
go back in and it's a mess. It really is a mess. Clint's just sitting there, he's like, yo lads, what do I do? There's not much
Radiant's
I
middle
can do.
barracks.
We're all kinda like, yeah okay, we just kinda jump him. We just kinda jump him. So
That's the end of
I'm
Radiant's middle
gonna
barracks.
zoom in here, and it's
Radiant's
Prophet's
middle
still there.
barracks were torn
I'm gonna go
down.
after the creeps and go for the Spectre dagger, just to kind of push them away, like, hey, 200 damage, go! And then, they got better things to do, so, gonna farm, get some CS, yes, 69, 70, 71, it's excellent, excellent. So, what is it, 170 more, and I get my Asha, and then from there, Manta Style, that's new, dear god, I'm pathetic. I get my Manta Style, which will give me extra agility, movement speed, strength, bonuses like that, and then illusions. Illusions is what I really want. So, Clint's getting some farm, me getting some farm. Okay, I get one last hit, that's no problem. So,
Will someone please stop this person? They're ruining the game.
I'm like, yeah, I'm not staying around. I'm out of there.
Twice the murder.
What's the magic wand? So, I think I saw a little bit because I want to get,
Dominating.
I just need to get, I have to get my, I'm getting my Heart of Tarask, and I sell it just to kind of get the last part, but it done me fairly decently. It was worth buying, especially the late game, I guess. It just gives you that little bit more. Once you get the heart, it's irrelevant. You don't need it anymore, unless you're really stuck for mana. But then I'd say get a Void Stone or something. Ewell Scepter for that extra movement, and just for popping people up in the air, and getting ready to giving you time for your heart to kick in, give you some health regen. Your team to get there, but even then you wouldn't get one of those. You wouldn't get a Ewell Scepter as a Spectre.
Radiant's
So,
middle tower is not safe.
your teams have come. So, beautiful. We have the ult coming here from Lich. I'm kind of waiting around like, yes, I'm going to go in now. I'm going to keep attacking this Ursa just until this wears away. I'm going to get that last hit, and then kill again. Beautiful. I use my ult. Waiting for this Chronosphere to stop so I can go in on this guy. And then
A double slaughter.
Clint gets him, but yeah,
Radiant's middle
that's
tower was
2 kills for me,
denied.
so I get 4,095 XP, which is huge. 2,544 gold. I've dealt 3,481 damage, which is huge. So we killed basically all the team. I'm like, oh, push, but again, we're not pushing. That their Dazzle is laughing. I don't know why, but he's laughing. So I got my Manta Style, and I'm like, go,
Radiant's bottom
go,
tower
people, go,
is
go, go.
under attack.
So, yeah, the game has completely changed from here. Manta Style makes a massive difference for me.
Radiant's
Popping
bottom
the
tower
illusions, just
has
being able to take out
uninvited guests.
big creep waves with those, and plus the radiance is great. So, do I pop it here? I think sometimes I forget I even have the Manta, like when I'm playing. I think I get a Mask of Madness too. There's a game where I get a Mask of Madness just out of desperate, just because I'm so desperate, and we have like, I have 1,800 gold, and I'm building up for Butterfly, and I had the quarterstaff, and we were about to lose the game, or so I thought, and I just said, you know, I'm just gonna get a Mask of Madness because why not? We're gonna lose anyway, and it ended up saving my life because I just jumped in, all that lifesteal. I had my illusions, I had my ult up, and I was taking something like 260 damage, and it just kind of pulled it through. I got a triple kill, and from there the team was able to, everyone kind of spawned back in, and it was a big thing. So I'm going in on this unfortunate fellow, and poor and dying. He goes down. I'm gonna kill off all the creeps and getting good farm now. Ursa's here. Like, oh hell no, I'm gonna kill it safe. Let him kill the clinks. I don't care. He's gonna run away and be fine. I don't want to deal with that. Not right now. So, we'll just see. Ursa gets a good bit of damage off there. He gets a good bit of XP. I get a good bit of XP, considering where we are. So, I'm level 19, catching up pretty quick. And, yeah, things looking good. Plenty of assists, that's for sure. Yeah, the void didn't really wreck anything though. I'm gonna jump in here. In reality, I'm gonna pick off this. I'm gonna pick off the Ursa, waiting for his ability to kind of move away. I'm gonna use my illusions to kind of screw them. The whole team is there. But that solo damage, the pure damage from when he's alone, it doesn't. It's a massive difference. It really affects him. So jump out here, jump back in, because that ult is popping between them all, and I'm gonna keep hitting this until it works. It was literally just a waiting game. Get that. Gotta run away. The Bruiser misses me, which is fantastic. He wants to chase me, but then he's like, no, better not. So I still didn't realize, like, I've got some massive armor. I've lost a lot of armor actually. I've got massive, but I'm gonna jump in there anyway, not realizing this, but it's okay. It's all good in the end. 4 staff in, and Void's like, no, and we get to kill the dance.
Unstoppable.
Excuse me. So, but the Void's he's gonna get away. So, I don't mind. So let's have a look here. The 1,453 is not bad. We got a lot of XP and some good gold. So. Nature's Prophet's harassing us there with his ult. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go for my heart now. I'm gonna bulk up. This is how I've played every game I've gone for the Radiance and the Manta style. I've only ever switched it over once after my phase boots, and then I go for the heart. And yeah, the heart makes everything way easier just surviving in team fights because you're so squishy with such a thing. So you need way more health, and I consider getting a Bloodstone as well, I think, just because you get spawned in quicker after you get your kills, and just the extra health is good for the fights because physical defense armor, Spectre is pretty bulky, 50%, 56% I think natural
Dire's bottom tower is in turmoil.
kind of defense, and then he gets up to 17 armor, so he's got 46 damage resistance at the moment, but I think it goes up to 56. But his magical damage stays at 25%, so he's weak to that, so you need to get some magic countered. The blade mail is pretty good. So, I think they're doing Rosh. Yeah, they've done Rosh. Void's got the thing there. I think he's going to go in for this. He's going to start getting hit pretty hard. And then here comes the solo hits. It just wrecks him. Things takes the kill. So, Nature's Prophet's got a Daedal this year. Yeah, a significant amount of damage there. Just in the few seconds that I did get to attack him, I got twice as much damage in as the Clinks. Same XP, but he got twice the gold, so he got the kill, so hey. So I'm just saving up for the recipe. No, honestly, it doesn't take too long. So the Ursa's dead, which means they can't push us out as before. The Void is doing most of the pushing. I guess the Nature's Prophet is doing a bit of split push, but he's easily scared. I walk up to him, I think, once or twice later on into the fight, and he just runs away. He doesn't attempt to fight. He's getting mashed, and he's like, Shadow Blade out, and I can see him here, and my illusion actually falls and gets the kill with the Radiance, so that's great. And I kill the dying, and yeah, so that's a team wipe. Boy jumps back in, I'm gonna slaughter him though. There's not much you can really do. He gets to 50% slow, I get 4 staffed, and I use my phase boots. He's just gonna keep running here because he doesn't get much of a chance. Yeah, I think even without the PA and the Warlock, he would have been dead. There wasn't a chance. I did
Radiant's middle
5,568 damage,
tower
which
may
is
need a
huge.
hand.
I got 4,587. Whoa. So, gold is looking pretty good for me. I'm going to finish off my heart, which is, oh yeah, regen at 178.3. So, and then, yeah, this is where I go for the diffusal blade, because I was like, okay, more agility, what do I get? And then I was like, diffusal blade, sure, let's go for that. And I only get the level 1 item at the end too, but I kind of forgot there was level 2 during the game. I was so focused on getting the push, and yeah. So we're going to start pushing up now, because it is the first opportunity in a while we've had. And they've gone through our racks. They've taken away the towers, the tier 4. So we need to make a big push. So I was trying to be all multitask and use my illusions, but it didn't work out too well. I think they timed out earlier. Yeah, I ended up screwing that up. So my entire team is gone. I'm like, oh crap. I didn't notice the Ursa farming. I wonder how I would have reacted if I did.
Radiant's top tower is getting walloped.
So PA is trying to split push there. Or the PA is trying to kill the guy who split push. They just Prof is trying to split push. He should have just Shadow Blade away, and we didn't get gem throughout the fight, so we couldn't counter that. Even the same for Ursa. I think we put down some wards here inside the base so that when they walk in we can see them, but bar that we're pretty vulnerable to the entire fight, which really sucks. So yeah, PA's kind of waiting outside there. I got 120 CS right now. Oh yeah, I should have a lot more, but what can you do? So I'm going to throw down that, yes. Now we can see them if they're invis. I'm kind of walking around just letting the radiance do its job. Throw that.
Invisibility.
We keep forgetting the name stuff. Dagger thingy. Down there, the radiance is picking up all the creeps. I'm just going to get some last hits. Dazzle's trying to do some damage, but it doesn't even matter because I have my heart. So
Radiant's
taking a little
top
bit of
tower
damage,
is under
but
attack.
no bother. Now we see the Ursa, we see the void.
Has fallen.
I'm running away like hell. I see you. Not a chance. The team's kind of wandering around, defending the top. I'm gonna throw this through, and then I'm like, okay, yeah, now it's time to go. PA slows him. Pop the ult. Pop the illusions. He gets the right one. He's hitting me, and it's pretty good. But then a few hits from myself and Links, and it's a different story. So PA gets those kills in Warlock. But let me see, fight recap. Yeah, 6,031 damage. I mean, it's insane. So I did all the work and got no other reward in terms of gold. Stuff like that. I would have had way more kills in this game. Yeah, Klink's just gone off through there. Just, I don't know. I think he was farming. Worst time to farm ever. But yeah.
Dire's middle tower is
At
in
this stage of the
wrong
game,
end of
Spectre
business.
pretty much
Dire's
unstoppable. It's crazy just how much damage you can deal in a few minutes. It's all, I guess a lot of it is burst damage. And after that, then you kind of left, your solo, your hero, and you kind of chase down what's left. And if you don't deal enough damage in at the start, then it's a bigger problem. If you haven't kind of pinpointed down the most farmed and the most dangerous kind of hero on the other team, whilst you've done all your kind of burst damage, then you're in trouble. So you gotta make sure you really pin them down, you really get you kill them, and or kill them, whoever they are, and pick off the weaker foes, especially with Spectre, because a lot of it is just burst damage, and yeah, the illusions do so much damage, and that's just a big factor. Because at the moment you can see, I'm aiming for what, 240, 241. So it's pretty good, but yeah, it's not as good as it could be. I could get a Daedalus, and I could do a lot more. I could do 300 a nod, and plus crits, but I'm not. So I kind of just walked. I forget. I should have walked alongside him. The Radiant should have done its job because he's down at half health, which is pretty good. He immediately backed off, even though he has his Daedalus and his Death. He's like, no way, am I getting into a fight with this guy? Which feels good. It feels good. So I'm gonna go back in here. Just gonna get some mana. I'm getting ready for a big team fight. They're all coming in. They're like, okay, one more push, guys. We can do this. I'm like, I'm sorry. He's gonna go for the Chrono. He's gonna go for Warlock. For what reason, I have no idea. I don't know why he went for me. Pretty much GG. But I don't know, big mistake in the third. Gotta get the kill. I'm gonna chase down this Ursa. So there's a couldn't do anything, but that damage you can see is just huge there. I mean, yeah, it was just in the matter of a few moments. It was
Violent commotion of Radiant's Ancient.
Void did a lot of damage. But he did take out the Warlock.
Radiant's bottom tower has a nasty situation.
Lost 2,136 gold. Wow. So I got my diffusal blade, which is good. So my agility is pretty high, and I'm hitting pretty hard, pretty fast too. There's not much faster I can go than I am. At this point in the game, it's like, what else can I buy, or what else should I switch for what? Abyssal Blade, Daedalus, great choices.
Someone is brutalizing.
What do you switch them for? You get a Daedalus, and then you switch the Abyssal Blade for
Radiant's Ancient needs
Diffusal
help.
Blade, and that's all your damage there. So going for the towers, just gonna push. Screw it, go for it completely. I'm losing a lot of armor,
Dire's middle tower is
insane
lost.
amount. I'm gonna come back here, and without even realizing, I'm playing pretty, I'm playing pretty safe anyway. But I have such an armor now, down to minus 26. He wasn't really sure who to go for. The Lich ult did a lot of damage to the Void there, which means I can just pick him off a few shots. And I can easily pick off the Undying. But I'm gonna go for this Ursa because Ursa's the main guy. And he Shadow Blade, so we can't see him. We're gonna finish off the Undying one hit. Was it 2-3 hits there to get the Dazzle. Bang, one more. So I popped my ult to kill the Ursa. But actually no. I don't think it would have killed the Ursa because he was invisible. I don't think they would see it. But hey, so I'm just gonna keep going for this. I was like, don't screw that. This is over. GG. I want to finish this fast. So 7,000 damage there. So
Dire's Ancient
yeah.
has a heap of trouble.
GG. That's it. As you can see, I'll get one more kill here on the Ursa, the unfortunate guy. I do pop the ult and just re-annihilate him myself and Nickling. So that's GG. Spectre's a god in late game. There's kind of no stopping him once he gets going. He steamrolls 2 people. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and leave a comment if you want me to play next time. Like, subscribe if you want, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye.